Loading. Loading game session. Loading game session. The game session is about to start. Round 1. The player has left the game session. Your objective is to reach your targets, find them amongst the lookalikes, then kill them. A new player has joined the game session. Civilian killed. Your team has taken the lead.
Connie?
Your team has lost the lead. A new player has joined the game session. A player has left the game session. You have been stunned. Stunned. Civilian killed. A new player has joined the game session. A player has left the game session. A new player has joined the game session. A player has left the game session. Killed. Civilian killed. A new player has joined the game session. A new player has joined the game session. A player has left the game session. Civilian killed. A new player has joined the game session. A player has left the game session. A new player has joined the game session. A new player has joined the game session. A player has left the game session. A new player has joined the game session. Civilian killed.
I've never did this before. I don't know what's going on.
The game session. A new player has joined the game session. One minute remaining. game session. A new player has joined the game session. 30 seconds remaining. A new player has joined the game session. A player has left the game session. A new player has joined the game session.
I don't know how to play this. Dang it.
Round 2. Your objective is to hide and score. A new player has joined the game session. Hide with your teammates to score more. Civilian killed. A new player has joined the game session.
I didn't know what to do! I've never did this before! You were killed for 250 points. Okay, so I'm being hunted now. I'm better at doing this.
The game session.
Never mind! Stay on the top of the roofs. You live and you'll learn.
A player has left the game session.
Damn it. Come on.
Killed.
Yeah, that was my fault. I was trying to see if I could stun him from where he was at.
One minute remaining. left the game session.
Damn it!
Yeah. Your team has lost.
Hi.
Congratulations for this first session. You performed well, and we believe, with our guidance, rematch.
I think I'm gonna go to and see if I can get something else other than Manhunt. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and wait. I just wanted an assassination one. That's what I'm good at.
For game sessions.
Ooh. Manhunt again. Nope. I want something other than Manhunt.
Looking for game sessions.
Steal the artifact, carry it back to your base, defend your artifact. Okay. Just capture the flag, pretty much. Whoa.
Your objective is to steal the artifact. You are now a target.
And I can't counter the attack. I wish it was like that in the game. It's not like that in the main game.
Stole your artifact. You are now a target. The opposing team stole your artifact. Your artifact is back at your base. You stole the opposing team's artifact. You are now a target. opposing team's artifact. You are now a target. The opposing team stole your artifact.
I think we just need to all charge them at the same time.
You are now a target.
Yeah.
The opposing team stole your artifact. You are now a target. You are now a target. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact.
Good.
Your artifact is back at your base.
This way, gents.
You are now a target. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. Civilian killed. You are now a target. The opposing team's artifact is back at your base. You stole the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team stole your artifact. Your artifact is back at your base. You score. You are now a pursuer. Your team has taken the lead. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team's artifact is back at their base. One minute remaining. You are now a target.
Nice crotch. That was the weirdest crotch shot.
The opposing team stole your artifact. 30 seconds remaining. You are now a target. You stole the opposing team's artifact. Your artifact is back at your base.
How's she so much faster than I am?
Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. Your team has won.
Yeah, bitches.
match in 3, 2, 1. The game session is about to start. Your objective is to steal the artifact, carry it back to your base, and defend your own team's artifact. You are now a target. The opposing team stole your artifact. First blood. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact.
Get it to
The
base,
opposing
boys.
team's artifact is back at their base.
Damn it, never mind.
You are now a target. You are now a target.
Need to work as a unit.
You are now a target. You are now a target. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team's artifact is back at their base. You stole the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team stole your artifact.
No! Oh my gosh. I don't even know what L2 does, because as soon as I get close enough, it won't let me do it.
The game session.
Okay.
The opposing team stole your artifact. A new player has joined the game session.
Where did he...
The opposing team scores.
What? I already jumped.
The player has left the game session. Your teammate stole the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team's artifact is back at their base. You are now a target. A new player has joined the game session. The player has left the game session. Civilian killed.
Yeah. Worst online game I've ever played. Alright, this game is switched from an online game to a regular story mode game because that blowed chode. Do you really want to? Yes, back to main menu. Okay, I get the idea. Mm-hmm. 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 I really don't want to wait any longer than I have to. Yes, log into Ubisoft. Yes, hurry up. 5 billion years later. Yes, we're going to go on story mode and we're going to play for like a half an hour and then we're going to do a Fallout video. Because this totally blowed. I've already seen a few things where the reason why Ubisoft can't make a good online game. For pirates.
Time's up! Let's get moving! Sconsuls, let's ride this squall!
I need to fix my ship, but I don't think I have enough to do so. I guess we're just going to do another, where the hell is it? There we go. That way I can just leave Charlestown and go directly to the mission. We'll finish the mission and then I'll end the video here, or there.
Unfurl main, let's move!
And then I'll do a
Ride
Fallout.
the wind, for all she's worth! Hey, old bonnet! Flying your own flag at last.
Yes, Blackbeard cut me loose, sadly. Time to have a go at this myself.
Well, that's grand.
Yes, it's for the best, I think. I should have some wild stories when next we meet. Edward, your constant friendship has been my most treasured find on these seas. Well above gold and silver and rum, I prize the courage you have inspired in me this year. Thank you, sir. A fair good morrow to you.
Are you not loved? No! Are you not wanted by your wives, and families, and countrymen? How else to explain your government's complete disinterest in your well-being? Hostages for Madsons! These were my only terms. Yeah. 6 days of pure fucking silence. So I must conclude that you men are the pariahs of Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chum and your bones for char. By Christ! This is my predicament. Kill ya, or to press you into my service. It's a decision I'll make hardly, but not with remorse. Ahoy, Edward.
What the hell are you doing, man? All of Charleston can see this mess.
It's the idea. Out of range, but well in sight.
So where's the medicine?
We sent a party ashore to barter with the governor. That were a week ago. No noise since.
I'll handle it. Give me a day.
There's movement up ahead. Is it soldiers?
Aye, and in something of a hurry. I propose we follow, else they spring something we ain't ready for.
What you thinking?
Blackbeard's been at this 8 days already. So it's a good bet someone out there has prepared the medicines, just in case.
Ah, but they're stalling. Thinking up ways to avoid paying it out.
Aye, so let's find where they've gathered and hope for the best.
Careful, Captain. We're drifting close to a watchtower.
Catch the wind.
Jackdaw's got no business sailing such shallow waters.
Come off the wind, someone. Use the mains.
There's another watchtower.
Haul down. Leave the mains. Use the mains. Ease the train. Move the top.
Oh shit, no let him turn.
Keep her at half sail, Captain. Speed'll do us no favors here. Careful with the banks.
Loose the stunsails.
I don't know what to do.
Put on some sail.
I'm
Douse them all.
I already failed, I bet you.
Let's get moving.
What the hell did it just hit?
Clew up, shorten sail.
Okay, so just I guess go straight next time. Just follow right where he's going. But I mean, what am I gonna do if these guys see me? Okay, I get it.
There's movement up ahead. Is it soldiers?
Aye, and in something of a hurry. I propose we
Of
follow.
course, you can't skip it.
Else they spring something we ain't ready for. Trim to, catch the wind.
What you thinking?
Blackbeard's been at this 8 days already. So it's a good bet someone out there has prepared the medicines, just in case.
Ah, but they're stalling. Thinking up ways to avoid paying it out.
Aye, so let's find where they...
Careful, Captain. We're drifting close to a watchtower.
Jackdaw's got no business sailing such shallow waters.
Ease the train, move the top.
There's another watchtower.
Let it go ahead a little bit.
Use the mains.
Keep her at half sail, Captain. Speed will do us no favors here. Careful with the banks. You cannot pass them undetected, Captain. And there is no other way.
There's always another way.
All stop!
Alarm! Alarm! Steady, intruder! Help!
Attack from all sides now!
Trying to shake us! Keep up, boy!
In me sight!
Close and man.
I just have to pull the trigger! Circle round, surround us!
No, God. I don't like how... It feels like in the other Assassin's Creed games, either you were trained or you were just better at it than this guy is. But you could just, like, pretty much the whole game, run through and stealth everybody. And there were certain times you had to slow down, but it wasn't every single time.
We also have a choir, supplemented by some of the garrison officers. You'd be astounded how sweet a mass we can belt out. A little farm by the Salisbury Plains. It's anywhere when the wind blows, but the land is good and the lives agreeable.
Let's get moving. Trim to catch the wind.
I see them. Over there. Let us hope the river remains this wide.
This ship's built for the open ocean, not stuck in bayous.
It's done so.
If we run aground here, we may never get out. Be sure they don't spy us trailing them.
Come off the wind, someone.
Steady as she goes, Captain.
Haul down. Reef the mains. Let's get moving. Furl all sails. Loose the mains. Douse them all. Put on some sail. Haul down. Reef the mains. Let's get moving. Trim to catch the wind.
They're getting away, Captain.
Then I'll have to go on without her. I'll be back with the medicines.
Aye, sir.
Yeah, I don't want to get eaten by a crocodile.
Your turn at the oars.
You devil it is. How old last time?
Aye. And wagered your next turn on a 4-hand of cards, as I recall. Blast. Go on. Come on, then. The captain's waiting. If he or the reptiles don't finish us, it'll be these damnable insects.
Aye. The mosquitoes will suck every last ounce of vitality from us. You think it's true what they say about Blackbeard? That fire strikes out from his head, as if from some volcano.
If he's not the devil himself, then surely he's made some pact with hell. Only be thankful his ship remains anchored and hasn't drawn a path into the heart of Charlestown.
Bloody pirates. Someone ought to do something.
They'll be hunted down eventually. Every last one of them.
Who's that there?
2 old gators come for their supper.
Me old mucker. Warm tonight, isn't it?
We'll talk about our weather another time, mate. Bit of a hurry. This blockade best end too. I'm going land crazy. This dirty puddle won't do.
One would suppose all this was for gold. Or rum, at least.
Nothing but medicines to cure whatever ailments fester aboard their vessel.
Syphilis and scurvy, no doubt. Obnoxious coppers and pirates. Help me, lads! Here! I've got a deadline on it! I've got a clear shot! In my sight! Bastards in the sights! I've got a deadline on him! I've a clear shot! Bastards in the sights! Don't let you get away! Almost there.
Good. Captain Wyatt is not a patient man.
He's off! Hello! Is that Ryder yonder?
The very same.
Then speed along. You're expected. And you know how...
Oh, Christ! It took him! It took him! I told you! Thank Christ. I thought we'd never make it. I apologize. There was an accident. Private Simon. This crocodile.
I don't care about your accidents. What's the word from the harbor, soldier? Speak.
No change, sir. They're holding fast, but are yet to kill or maim any of the captives, near as we can tell. Perhaps it's time to...
To surrender? To surrender? I've been entrusted with the affairs of the town, and I do not intend to bow to the demands of a pirate, no matter how fierce his reputation.
Yes, sir.
As long as the supply key is with me, no man shall...
He's trying to get away.
Pirates! The ship's here! Pirates! Fall back to the mansion!
I can't! I was stuck! Oh my gosh. I even had a person at GameStop tell me how shitty this game can be. Not just because of how it was made, but because it's hard too.
Intruder! Help! Hey, stop! He's going for the captain! Stop him!
Trying to find a way in, I couldn't.
Do something, you fools! What's going on? Intruder! Help! Someone's after the captain! Stop him! There's an intruder! Do something, you fools! Bastard, he's going for us. You're in my sight! Help! Hey, stop!
Yes.
Oh, God. Oh, God, save me. And flay all you devils. Ah!
Blackbeard made you as good an offer as ever a man got from any pirate. You might curse his methods, but medicine was all he wanted. And now he'll get it. You should have bartered, mate.
You have returned, Captain. What's the take?
2 crates. And the means for mixing additional doses.
That's right thinking. Precious little of that these days. You hear that, Mr. Rags? My young friend returns with offerings and so saves your scrawny neck. Will you not thank him?
We should quit these waters, Thatch. The governor, he's bound to muster more soldiers.
You go on ahead. I got some business in the north.
You're done, aren't you? Giving up on us. On Nassau.
Look, I'm late into my fourth decade on this earth. And if I don't find some means to make the fifth a quiet and cozy voyage, I'd rather sink to the devil's doorstep than call myself captain another year. We'll meet again, lad. In this world. Or the one below.
Whoa.
Do you have a minute? I'm on my way upstairs. IDJ wanted to talk with us about putting together a trailer using some of the footage you've been recording this past month. Take your time. I'll meet you by the elevator.
Over here. Are you ready? He's waiting for us. I just watched some of your footage from this week. It's amazing. Blackbeard was mental. And we all got so excited that we started talking about this idea for a trailer about him. Maybe start with him drinking, talking to some pirates, telling a story. Then we cut to him leaping across the deck of his boat and, sorry, his ship, not boat, but jumping around the deck of his ship, swinging from ropes and fighting like a devil. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to manipulate some of the existing footage to get it looking good, but it could be great. I'm getting a shiver in my timbers just thinking about it. Sorry. Bonjour, ça va? I hope we're not late.
No, you can go right.
Hi, Melanie. So you just walked in. I need a few minutes with you alone. Laetitia is on the phone and we're discussing the Kenway project.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry about this. I'll call you when we're ready.
Shouldn't be long.
Hello? Hello? Do you have a second? Of course you do. Head to the waypoint on your map. I have another job for you. I'd like to link all the cameras in the building to a central monitoring system, but most aren't calibrated correctly. Another locked door. Not a problem. Voila. You now have level 2 security clearance. Not bad for your first few weeks. Find the camera control station first.
I'm not going to read these until I get most of them, and then I'm going to read all the way through them. I just wanted to be able to see this. If that was an assassin, I could have gotten in here through the wall side since they left it open. Imagine that they make a modern day Assassin's Creed is what they need to do. They could still do all the old stuff, but it could be like people.
Oh, this is an interesting security measure. It looks like you need to find the right combination of numbers to adjust the wave. Easy enough, right? Pick a number selector, then change its value. Once you find the right combination of numbers, you should get access.
trying to be a bottleneck here, but we just don't have the resources right now to do 2 times the research.
Finding that balance is your priority. Your entertainment products are simply a means to pay the bills for larger and more important work. That's the way the world works. Dirty money buys clean hospitals. You get it?
We're on board, Letitia, rest assured. We have our best employee working on this, but it will take time.
That means you.
Good. And thank you. For both of you. I look forward to seeing what you deliver. Until then, I'll see you at the shareholders meeting, Olivier.
Looking forward to it. Bye-bye. Tabarnak! It's a little too early for that kind of abuse, huh? Come on.
So, what's next?
We do as the lady says. Focus on the observatory.
Assassins, Templars, crazy talk. I'm curious about this shareholders meeting, though. How about you break into his office and see if you can find his schedule? Oh, what? You don't like that idea? Well, how about I blow the fucking whistle on you, hacker? I own you. What I mean is, I don't want to ruin your life. So, do as I say. Now, step over to the window. Can't waltz into Olivier's office through the front door, so I've opened another route. Up we go. Did you know that Abstergo was run by Templars? Oh, yeah. Sounds like crackpot stuff, I know. But then again, the moon landing was fake, right? So, anything's possible. Either you walk through that door, or throw yourself off the terrace. Those are your options.
I can't throw myself over the terrace like...
Well done, kiddo. Find his computer. Make it snappy. We're looking for the shareholders meeting schedule. It's worth a lot of money.
Why is his security so much lower than everybody else's? His should be the hardest security in the game. Okay. Oh, damn it. Gives me more time if I go from a lower point. Damn it! No, that sucked. It's going way too fast. So, as much of you know, I'll be attending a Chicago shareholder meeting from the 15th to the 17th. They'll want to see our progress with the Kenway line. The small amount of data we have already gathered is incredible. We anticipate even more amazing in the near future. The events and people we have seen for far make us confident that the complete experience will be one of the most eye-opening explorations of piracy I've ever seen. It will take quite a bit of work to scrub the data of objectionable and classified material, but we already have some of the incredible promising footage. At the same time, Abstergo Internet will soon be announcing a closed beta for our new consumer cloud interface app. Sexy name forthcoming. Edward Conway's virtual pirate experience will be the first complete product on offer, and the first of its kind anywhere, an immersive interactive pirate experience drawn from actual historical data. Internal tests of our consumer cloud app have been encouraged, and we anticipate it will be ready in time for the next holiday season if everything's going to plan. So this leads us to a border question. What other experiences would we like to offer? What other historical periods locations can be explored, judging by our current rate of data retrieval, our capacity to produce, and our understanding of consumption trends? Executives at Abstergo Industries have given me the goal of producing one complete virtual experience per annum, in addition to smaller offerings. As our research allows, this includes book recording films and any other transmedia offerings. A second related question is this: does Sample 17 contain enough compelling data to sustain our current commitment to it, or should we make a request to Abstergo Industries for additional retrieved data? Remember that data from Sample 1 proved fruitful enough to create our liberation product. It is very likely that research into Samples 2 through 16 would bear surprising fruits as well. Thoughts? Okay. Hello all. Thanks for opening the suggestion. That was just brief and to understand now. The director is for over a year now. On my team, I have been able to cobble together a rough list of the most interesting time periods available to us through this single genetic sample. Remember, this is data that has already been fully or partially sequenced by intuitive belief. 15th century Italian Renaissance, 16th century Ottoman Empire, 18th century American colonies war for independence, 19th century New England and American Midwest. I'm guessing that would be Syndicate. I might be wrong. 20th century 12th century Holy Land Crusades, 13th century Egypt and North Africa, 14th century Japan, French Revolution, which actually, I don't know when Syndicate takes place, to be honest with you. The Napoleon Wars, and then the 20th century Summer of Love, American Pacific Coast. Obviously, this is just a small sample of the potential options. The number of the ancestors only one person has is well above 30,000 after just 15 generations, so there could be many more surprises waiting for us within Sample 17. However, despite Sample 17's rich heritage, we should not limit ourselves to this alone. If we have concrete leads elsewhere, for instance, quite a few men from all sides of my family fought in both world wars, and I even have a great-great-grandfather who fought in the American Civil War. I managed to meet President Lincoln a few times too. Going this route is a little more costly and time-consuming, since the data has not already been sequenced, but it could be rewarding in the long run. In short, if anyone has confirmed connections to historical events, periods, or cities, or knows of people who do, please share. I will also be reviewing the past 3 decades of samples collected and sequenced by Abstergo Industries. I recently learned that one of their samples, number 2, I believe, participated in the trial of D-Arc, so there's a nice lead there, right there. Mel. Okay. Looks like the French Revolution. German camp. Egyptian assassin. Possible locations, all good points. Mel, a word of caution though. Sample 2 comes from the late Dr. Warren Veldick himself, collected at some point in the early 80s when he was a young engineer working at Abstergo Industries, so as tempting as a Gene D-Arc experience sounds, I'm not sure Abstergo Industries would be too keen on leaning us around in DVX DNA. It's just a sensitive topic. For my own part, I'm related to Francis Xavier Garneau, noted Quebecius historian, poet, and exciting, right? A possible lead? One additional caveat leads avoid digging in. Oh, before I can continue reading this, one interesting thing would be is that I'm supposedly related to Sir Francis Drake, so that'd be awesome, like an Abstergo thing for him, or if he was just in one of the things. One additional caveat lets avoiding digging into the modern period, 20th century, unless we find something incredibly compelling, because as far as a World War II setting might sound, we do well to avoid any settings with vehicles, cars, motorcycles, helicopters, and tanks. Why, you may ask? Because our research has shown that memory imprinting in an individual is actually hampered by semi-catatonic state most people enter when driving for medium and long periods of time. This makes data retrieval somewhat more difficult. In short, we don't want to go through the efforts of coding extra animus features just for the sake of digging up memories of people driving around cars. There are other and more efficient ways to experience that. Haha, Quebec City is beautiful, but without pirates, ninjas, and zombies, I'm not sure how well a story about a historian would sell. Also, keep in mind sample 4 and 16 might be off limits too. While doing my own research last month, I caught one of some exciting characters buried in these gene samples, but as soon as I started digging, I was told by far above me to stop. Very odd, but not surprising, I suppose. AE has a lot of active military contracts, and I assumed they had something to do with that. I didn't push back. As far as my own, if anyone is interested, my great-grandfather was friends with Hemingway and Stan, Stady, and Picasso when he lived in Paris in the 1920s. No action-packed adventures there, but historically interesting, just showing it out there. Chris, is our lunch meeting on or off? Yes, as much as I love The Lost Generation, I think our first few virtual experiences will need to be a little more action-oriented, so war's major combat operations are always a good starting point, or any period of intense conflict, really. As for pirates and ninjas and zombies, we could easily accommodate the first two, but zombies are a bit, how do you say, a historical? Too bad, really. Even Dean, my great-grandfather, for instance, worked alongside him, and Dean, how long is this? 30 simply couldn't we just take on to educate, not placate? I mean, there we have all the human history to explore, all of our achievements, but considering this year we don't focus on wars and don't make them violent. It's not that I'm against violence, per se. Okay, come on. Until oily Hermules Aristocrats start paying us 8-figure fees to storage stations. Yeah, why don't we just stick to the shit that sells? For fuck's sake, man, this is a business, not a group therapy session. Because we're not going to earn back 1/10 of the money we have poured into living. Remember this guy who sat next to Einstein, so he bit his nails while working on the finer details of general relativity in the head. Let's take this offline.
You sneaky bastard. A pirate through and through, ain't you? Now, get down to the lobby. There's a courier waiting. Yeah, that's right. I've been planning this for a few hours. Now, wait. The receptionist. Hold on. I'll try something. As gullible as ever. Now, hurry down to the lobby before I remotely detonate your earpiece.
She's probably had more important stuff than the guy I was just talking to. Or the guy I stole from. Damn it! Oh gosh. I'm gonna haunt me sometimes in the summer when mother and father told of the shearings at home, when I'd have to make circular trips downtown sometimes a day, and I haven't taken much time. Notice to her first, which was unusual for me because I like to hurt myself. Okay. Watch as they let the girl drink, get more else. The same something. Tom Julian. To bed, Smurf Smith. What is this? This is like a book version. Whoa, there's way too much stuff to read.
don't even think about ratting me out. My tracks are covered. Yours ain't.
Did you, like the allongé? I practiced.
I think you pulled it a little too long.
Oh, come on. It's not encrypted code, for God's sakes. It's just a bloody coffee. Oh, hooray! It's our old friend.
Hey there, I just got a call about picking up another transfer.
Oh? You said you were here to see me.
Yes, that is one of the perks. Let's see it. A conference in Chicago. Very nice. Thanks for this. We'll be in touch.
Ciao, Rebecca. Text me.
Stuff it, Hastings.
What happened? Poking around the servers, I found a small...
Well done, friend. Very well done. Apologies for my temper tantrum there. You are with the good guys, I promise. We'll keep you safe. Trust me. Go on back to work. We'll be in touch.
Okay, let's see what we got. Got 11.
Paying people to is crazy.
God, did I make a mistake last week? Sticking my nose where I shouldn't. On the servers, I found a small bit of sequence data on Joan of Arc. Minutes after loading it up, security was at my desk. Security was at my desk.
Ooh. it's just gonna get harder from here. Okay.
Okay, this is on. I don't think I've ever used this phone more than a few times to record anything. Hey, Dad. So, we're all here in New York at the motel. It's Queens, actually, in Astoria, near the NQ. Rebecca's off getting batteries for something. Sean's in his room doing whatever Sean does. And, you're out getting some food. Me? Well, I'm supposed to be getting ready to break into some offices in the financial district. Feels just like prepping for one of your old training drills, actually. 10 years ago.
Hold on. 10 years go by, and then you show up, and it's all like, it's like I was never gone, and we're right back to the ball busting and the conspiracies and the paranoia. All this time, I believe you. I believe every word you know. I don't even think you know the half of it. I don't think you know how much I have seen, how much I have learned in just a few weeks, everything. Really, I feel like I've lived 1,000 years, or 10,000 maybe. It's impossible to explain. Crap. But when you see that so much of the world through the eyes of so many, you can't help but be sad to see all these incredible and intelligent people fight the same battles and make the same mistakes over and over again, because culture and knowledge and history, these things aren't passed on through our genes. Every kid on the earth needs to slowly relearn the basics, how to live, how to survive, how to stand up for what's right. But so much is lost in those transfers. So much is added every generation. It's a shame. Over and over, everything must be learned again. I met Clay, Dad's Clay Kuzmak, in the NMS. I knew him by his Abstergo handle, Subject 16, my predecessor, and he showed me the things. He passed them to me just before he died or got deleted or whatever. Everything he learned, everything he'd seen. Oh God, how did I talk about this? So I guess you trained him, huh? After I left, he really looked up to you, and now that I've seen through his eyes, I think I understand why. I'm glad you had him around, even if I wasn't there. But the things he showed me, unbelievable things, I'd never. Shit. Back in a second. Hey, but that's the coffee dude, which is in the previous ones. That's him above the city. It must have been he was that way for a little while. This is Dad. Pictures of all of them working together, a cat. Ooh, there's another one right here. That one was really easy. just the fast ones that kind of make me panic a little bit. They're probably meant there to do that. More of a challenge. I like ghost lights. It is the opinion of the researcher that adequate attention has been paid to Southeast Asia, and particularly the Himalayas, are researched into first sigillation peoples, the subtle fingerprints that have left throughout the world. Would you benefit that greatly from the first region? Example was may have found in prime example form of ghost lights. Often reported fishermen, the lights appear over marshes. The process possess the power to distract, waylay, and even compel victims drowning, but have also proven useful as navigation aids. Gas seems like too fissile on population as genetic memory research yielded them into anything similar yet. Ghost or gas or something else in the Himalayas. These are said to be the souls of deceased fishermen. We really don't take fishermen seriously enough, do we? What is that? That is near where my guy is at. Being a triangle must surely be the most studied region where 9 official ships of the Delta Triangle has been held responsible for countless vanished vessels, aircraft, and ship-like since the earliest days of sail. Region's techno-monobrous tendencies have been to the magnetic pull of the lost continent of Atlantis, to the UFOs, and even then, that's what they should have did. They should have did Atlantis, and like to UFOs, and even to unnamed mysterious forces. While the area still holds much interest, we firmly believe in the power of science. Over superstition, we have been likely in research of this area and can claim to have contributed 2 smaller crafts a ship and several $100,000 of research equipment to the hungry maw of its continued mystery. For the time being, it may be safer to pursue greater knowledge of the region through genetic memory research via the UNOS program. One of the most popular tourist attractions in Mexico today was It was once one of the largest cities of the pre-Columbian Maya civilization, boasting a mix of archaeological sites from across the empire. It is also known to conclude controversies in the mesmer of the first lead to a fought on the front lines against the human rebellion, and in particular the technological advanced system of caves, tunnels, and puzzles that run underground between the Castelo Temple and City are rich with silver civilian artifacts excavated in the 18th century in a controversial dig ordered by It is currently under federal protection, but we are close to reaching an agreement with the Mexican government. Easter Island, located in. I'm just going to overread this. If you guys want to read it, you can. Okay. Next thing we'll do is go out of this. Can't get in here yet. So many computers. So let's start with this one. Exhibit 17, Phase 1 report. This surveillance video, possibly captured by radio or another group, is labeled New York. The company chat description was labeled kidnapped. Data transcript level 3. Can someone ask Chase to make sure his men use more professional language going forward? Outgoing transmission, caller ID, private interference. Yes, sir. Pause. We have him. Reply scrambled. Yes, shoving him in the van as we speak, sir. Target will be delivered on schedule. Transmission ends. The poster claimed Abstergo agents have captured an unknown Caucasian male victim in his mid-20s, approximately 6 foot tall. Destination unknown. Yep, that's him. The one is labeled Italy. The monster defined this only as an unmarked hangar, but then went on to say Abstergo agents are arriving at a destination company just brought to hangar after landing victim at Desmond Miles. I don't think this has spread too far yet. Location has already been scrubbed, so I think we can dismiss this as of a fanatic. Leaked medical file. We're looking at no menstrual disorders for men, though that must have been released for the public to read. The patient has no active complaints, no acute distress, no prior cardiac history, blood pressure normal, primary blood illness, no significant traces of chemical that would lead to neurological disorder, no indication that patient would be prone to neurosis. Unlike previous subjects, patient is psychologically stable. You're clear to proceed. So these all over the New York. Have you seen this man? 95. Seen September 1st when near Washington Square, wearing white hoodie and dark jeans. If you have any information, please contact. How many ancestors do you have? How many of their secrets are locked away in your genes, and how many of their stories are you willing to share? So you're willing to share with the rest of us. Welcome to the fascinating world of genetic memory retrieval. We here are Abstergo and are poised at the premise of this exciting new frontier, technology and science that will change the way we view the past and live the future. In the coming year, we'll be opening studios all across the world, dedicated to a single purpose, collecting and archiving the stories locked away in human DNA. And we need your help. We're looking for courageous men and women to donate their genetic... Yeah, donate. If you're going to be making a video game out of it, you're going to have to pay me. Donate today. Oh, this is the same thing that they had in the game. It's a little glass thing, and it has like your blood in it. That's cool. I'm going to end the video after we do all this stuff. I'm just wanting
Our
to...
researchers looked into the life of Altair Ibn Lahad, hoping to find a biography that might serve as a positive role model for Abstergo's global outreach programs. Unfortunately, this renegade assassin proved to be no such thing. In much of his footage, we see a man gleefully flouting some of his culture's most entrenched taboos with an arrogance that borders on messianic. Many of our researchers felt that the arguments articulated by Altair's rival, a man known as Abbas, were clearer and more cogent than any we heard from Altair. I've recently put in a request that more effort be dedicated to locating one of Abbas's descendants, if any exist. It's clear to us that Altair's transgressions were the primary motivation behind the ultimate dissolution of his despicable order by the middle of the 13th century. We therefore strongly recommend a pass on this property, in favor of a more agreeable and inspiring figure from this era.
I think I just did that one. There's another one over here. That's awesome. Overlooked leaders agreed even to the slave, brought them to a sanctuary in a tropical haven whose construction she oversaw personally, cut down at the peak of her career by she rescued from a broken home and served as a master Templar in the southern colonies from 1970. She actually was a Templar, but she still helped free all those slaves. Let's see. Okay, I got all those. I need to go. Okay, this one's gonna be a lot harder, I think. Nope. That was easy. Oh, crap. However, here's an initial presentation. There is a little light on the fact, but these guys know what they're doing. We'll know more. They arrive on Monday. Let me know if you feel like attending. Bloom. Why now? Why wait? Why Bloom? As the world's foremost owner, the way we think about information security architect, specializing in everything from mobile telephony to home computing to digital imaging processors to network security systems, we take pride in the fact that we helped create most of the markets we now dominate. And nowhere is our expertise more important than in our flagship product, CTOS, a groundbreaking proprietary security software operating system. Confidential privacy is security. Integral. How did we ever do business without it? Accessible, the touch of a button. Available, we're everywhere all the time. Stable, it just works. But simply, they stole that from frickin' OS. I see that at the top. Frickin' I'm pretty sure it was Steve Jobs. It says it just works. Oh no, sorry. Todd Howard said that at the newest thing. He says it just works. But I don't know if that was coined by anybody. A dozen cities, 100 major corporations. What do we do it? Future is Bloom. We look forward to working with you. Okay, so that was a security system program. And I just broke into it, so that's kind of funny. It's ironic. Pretty good at that. I guess it's good no other program actually works like this. Originally assumed to be an analog computer device built for the purpose of determining the future positions of asteroidal bodies. After going to science, the person discovered that word mechanism is merely one small portion of a much larger anti-thera words. Archulso, as it's called, prognostication machine thought to have been used by the first civilization to make probability-based predictions of the future events. It is confirmed, for instance, that a precursor race used such a device in conjunction with their inherent prognostic abilities to locate and contact Mr. Desmond Miles. The source of the sample 17 strand for a purpose that shall remain classified. It is also known that due to the nature of these quantum probability measurements, that such machines would have been exceedingly difficult to use, and that many hundreds of thousands of trials would have been needed to peek such great distance into the future. A mystery that has puzzled scientists for decades, the Baghdad battery element secret has finally been discovered. This year, researchers have determined that these batteries contained at one time a synthetic precursor element capable of producing power, harnessing energy generated by the passage of time, early similar to what theoretical physicists have called time crystals. This unknown crystalline material was able to generate tiny but unlimited levels of energy simply by siphoning energy from the passage of time itself. The resulting power was likely enough to power a small LED, resulting in a humble but incredibly efficient means of producing light. To date, a functioning precursor of time crystals has not been located. Little is known about the function of these blood vials, though dozens have been found since observers took an interest in their recovery at some point in the late 1980s. To date, only 3 have been found with their original contents intact. Any of these, only one continued a confirmed sample of precursor DNA. Abstergo and these expressing a particular interest in looking more precursor DNA. Possible samples of our so-called mitochondrial leaf. As far-fetched as it sounds, please take special care to identify any vials you might stumble upon in the early play. Fortunately, of our life DNA is more 500 years. Any sample enough to belong to either source of 80,000 years or more will have a degraded well beyond usefulness. Okay. I read faster than don't read it all out loud. you guys wanted to pause that and read it as it was being pulled down, you can. Through YouTube. I think that was the last one. I think that's all I can do for now.
I've an awful feeling about this. You'll be hurt out there. I couldn't handle that.
I'll be careful, I promise. And when I'm flush with coin and set up, I'll send for you. I will.
Caroline, come away! Don't exert yourself!
I can't promise I'll come, Edward. If you leave on this fool's errand, I cannot promise anything.
Don't give up on me, Caroline. Not when I need your faith the most.
Putting some shape to your sentiments?
Just a short letter home. I reckon she's past caring anyway.
Oh, you're a hard heart that should be softer.
Or soft in parts that should be hard.
Dick joke.
And how is it you're so keen for his hard parts, Mr. Rackham?
You'd like to know my secrets, would you?
Oh, aye. Give me a small hint, like. Or a large one, if you're an upright gentleman.
Open your hand.
Oh.
Who's shooting?
Might be them ships sliding into port.
Jesus.
Hold on, I'll be right back, you guys. I gotta empty my tank and add a new coil. Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you all have a very good St. Patrick's Day and a very Calafragilistic day. And I'll be doing a follow-up video later. And because my favorite Irish person is Jacksepticeye, I will do this. See you in the next video! I can't say it that loud. I suck. I suck. Damn it.